Well, hello there, Gemini. This is Annette McKinley, and you've tuned into Intuitive Astrology and Tarot by Annette. I'm coming at you from the frozen tundra of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a bit stir crazy. I've been literally cooped up in the house for a week because of this horrible weather. It's too cold to really go anywhere. So I apologize if I feel, or if you think I'm falling off the deep end, because I'm like, I need to get outside. I need to be around people. I'm turning into one of those crazy cat ladies that everyone makes fun of. This is your love reading from now through February 15th, 2019. Please like, share, subscribe the heck out of this channel, and I appreciate your positive comments and feedback. I want to give a special shout out to one of my best friends, Cindy from Texas. She unfortunately suffered a loss of her niece earlier this evening. It actually happened while I was doing the Sagittarius video tonight, and my condolences go out to her. I love you, hon. And I also want to give a shout out to my other psychic tarot reader friend, the mouth from the south, Cindy G from A Cup of Love Tarot with Cindy G. Hey girl, hey. This is a general love reading. It may or may not resonate with everyone who sees this. Just keep an open mind whenever you're watching tarot videos. Use your own common sense when making decisions about your personal life. If you would like a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box down below. Gemini, my Twinkies, my twins, my readings have a long shelf life, just like Twinkies. There's no expiration date and they're well preserved. You can stumble upon this reading tomorrow, next week, next never weary, and it might resonate to your situation. Know that the stories can be flipped around. It can be your story or the person that you're involved with. It could be what's going on with them. Oh, yeah. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp. I'm a cuspy. I'm a Cancer on the Gemini cusp. June 22nd, baby. All right, let's get into this reading and see what the stars have in store for you, Gemini, in love from now through February 15th, 2019. We're going to pull a message out of the fortune deck as your overall big message, the big picture, and then we'll use the Steampunk Tarot for the main part of the reading. I will validate any major arcana cards that happen to pop out too for you, okay? Ooh, no, I don't want to see this. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. Okay, so it doesn't mean it's blocked permanently. There's some type of obstacle that needs to be overcome. Someone is feeling blocked somewhere, and I will validate this card later. Either you're getting in your own way or your person is getting in their own way, or somebody else is interfering here. We'll figure it out. Like I said, it's going to come out in the cards here. I don't like that. Everybody start doing your road opener candles and your intentions. Light your road opener candles. Remove those obstacles. Clear that energy out. Be careful of your thoughts, words, and actions when you're trying to manifest. You can get in your own way. Although sometimes there's a reason why Spirit will block a path. It's because it's not meant for you. So we'll figure it out. Like I said, it's going to come out here. I'll clarify that with the other deck after we get through the main part of the reading here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp and Love, please, Spirit, through February 15th, 2019. For my Twinkies. Me Twinkies. All right, off the bottom of the deck, you've got the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. This is enlightenment, harmony, love. That's the Yes card out of the major arcanas. It's the best card in the entire deck. It's enlightenment, joy, happiness, peace, harmony. Beautiful. It's masculine energy, sun god Ra. Ra, Ra. What's that Lady Gaga? Oh, Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Now you guys are going to be walking around going, Ra, 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 Ra. I told you I've had a very weird day. There's been a lot of paranormal activity happening all day long since I woke up today. There's just been so much weirdness. So I'm just trying to keep the energy light, bouncy, and fluffy up in here, okay? So just be with me, okay? Be patient with me. High Priestess. Pisces, Cancer type of energy. She knows a lot of hidden, forbidden knowledge. This is your local, friendly neighborhood tarot reader. I'm a Cancer, by the way. But you know something's coming. You can sense that this is someone who embodies Mother, Maiden, and Crow. She is the goddess Diana. She's the goddess Artemis. She's the moon goddess. She is spiritually aligned, very, has a direct connection, direct hotline with source energy. She's extremely beautiful. She's often put on a pedestal by men. Men will worship this woman. They feel that they're the woman that they can't have. Very psychic, highly intuitive. She's kind of like that crazy aunt who knows a lot of family secrets, is this High Priestess. This is also someone who may have been single for a long time and celibate. She'd like to get her happy on, but she's very spiritual, and she may actually be a psychic medium or a clairvoyant or tarot reader. This is you, Cindy G, and me, and everyone else out here. All right, and then you also have the Hierophant. So this is, again, a spiritual teacher, someone who's down to earth, book smart, streetwise, teaching, learning the lessons. There's two children here at this teacher's feet. He looks very, salt of the earth, looks very kind. This is about, this is very spiritual energy. This person may be seen in the public eye. Very psychic, intuitive. Learning more about spirituality and the esoteric, as well as teaching it to others. You may feel like your intuition is blocked or something, or there's some type of block, but it's not. It's actually very open right now, so don't doubt yourself. I feel like a lot of people are like questioning themselves. They're starting to lose faith, but you need to trust your own intuition. And don't lose faith in your situation, and don't lose hope, okay? And this is also someone who's in alignment with their own inner self and their own belief system. They know who they are. They already know. We're always learning and developing. Yep. 10 of Wands. This is ready to put your burdens down. This is having too many irons in the fire. This is somebody who needs to learn how to say no and stop taking on more and more stuff to do. This is someone who's been through a lot and they're ready to have their burdens lifted. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is Taurus energy, by the way. It's also karmic. This is commitment, faith, spirituality, organizational, just regular organizations, a system, a way of doing things, a set way of doing things, traditional way of doing things. And that's been a burden for somebody. Or someone has a lot going on. If they're a like, I don't know, you know, other psychic medium, tarot readers, YouTubers, you know, there's a lot of responsibility on us to be ethical, honest, act with integrity, and also stay true to ourselves while helping others. And I think that's something that whoever this reading is meant for, it's been a burden to do this for someone, whether it's you or the person you're involved with. But if you're involved in a soulmate relationship, you kind of sense this other person is going through some life lessons, and energetically you can feel like they're ready to unburden themselves and come out with the truth and clarity. And please enlighten me. Don't leave me in the dark. So I think some secrets are going to come out. She's also the secret keeper. Someone wants to finally confess. They're gonna be sitting in front of Father Fitzgerald in the confessional for at least 10 hours confessing their sins. Better pack a lunch and set up camp and stay a while, because you're gonna be in there all day. On the bottom, you've got the 10 of Cups, your happily ever after. This person is going to feel so much better after they confess their sins to either the High Priestess or the Priest. These two are counterparts here. These are each other's counterparts. They're very spiritual. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, or the Pope. It's like you got the Pope and the nun here, or priest and nun here. But they're very down to earth and street smart, book smart, streetwise, practical, no BS. And here comes your happily ever after, your 10 of Cups. Your park bench buddy. Let's meet down at the park and have a sit down. Dashboard confessions. Let's see what's underneath that 10 of Cups for you, Gemini. We've got Strength, we've got the 3 of Swords, and we've got the 8 of Cups, which leaves the Queen of Cups. Water sign energy, particularly Cancer, but could be Pisces or Scorpio. This person's offering their cup of love. They're like, here, take it, you know, and this person walked away with this 8 of Cups energy. They walked away. And what they were walking towards was heartache, possibly betrayal, disappointment, and a third-party situation. They walked away from this maternal, loving, kind, nurturing, psychic, intuitive, water sign person who was offering love and stability, decided to walk away. It wasn't good enough. Their offer wasn't good enough. Instead, they went back to something that ended up being very heartbreaking because they had a lot of pride and ego with the Strength card. And then you've got the infinity symbol, which is a symbol of twin flame, divine soulmate partnership, whatever you believe in, but it's infinite love, never-ending love, a never-ending cycle. And someone had to have a lot of strength, courage, and self-discipline and self-control to make it through this situation. They had something get in their way of this happily ever after. Something interfered with this happily ever after. And now this person is actually walking towards strength and walking back towards the happily ever after. And now walking towards the Queen of Cups, who actually has her back turned now. She doesn't see it coming, but this person's coming back in there. And you know how March, they say March can come in like a lamb or go out like a lion? This person is coming back in like a lion. They're going to be back by the end of February, beginning of March with a roar, and you're not going to see it coming. And they're going to unburden this sadness and fess up, which is going to bring peace, joy, happiness, harmony, your happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, back into your life. Beautiful energy. So we're going to clarify. You've got a bunch of major arcanas here, so we're going to go down the rabbit hole here for you, Gemini, my Twinkies. Let's see what this blockage is. What is this hindrance that interfered with this divine soulmate connection here? Somebody's learned their lesson, that's for sure. That Hierophant there. She's like, ha, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Got my crystal ball out. Cindy G, if you're watching, this looks like your moon lamp that you just got from wish.com, honey. All right, let's see what is this blockage that was preventing this couple from being reunited? What was this hindrance? Because the obstacle is going to be removed. Three of Swords. Past heartbreak, loss, and disappointment was the blockage. Somebody was still dealing with some past heartache that they were in denial of, that they needed to heal from. Could have been involving a third-party situation, but I feel it could have been from somebody had their heart broken either by 3 different lovers 3 times, or something that happened 3 years ago that they hadn't gotten over and they were in denial. They thought they were healed and they weren't. And this divine union couldn't come together until this person dealt with that past heartache or third-party situation or dealt with some karma. They had to deal with some karma and deal with their baggage and do some healing. Why is the Sun here for Gemini? The Devil. Devil is the ultimate darkness. Now, these 3 people look like the same person. Someone had their own demons to battle, and now they're awakened and enlightened. I feel like somebody went through a dark night of the soul, a spiritual awakening. If they thought the grass was greener on the other side and left you for a third party, this is what they got, the devil. They were through hell. And they needed to experience that so that they could appreciate what they have or had with you, Gemini. Now they're awake. The sun has pierced through the darkness. And you have to have the dark and the light to bring balance. This is definitely yin and yang here. The dark and the light. Somebody had to do some shadow work and face their demons and deal with their demons. Let's clarify the sun and the devil. Some of you might live in a desert area and see sun devils while you're driving. In northern, sometimes after snowstorms, we see sun devils. It's like ice crystals around the sun. In the desert, like you see stuff around the sun or, you know, heat waves on the road, sun devils. Four of Wands. This is definitely a twin flame divine soulmate union. The foundation, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They may have fire in their chart, particularly Leo or Capricorn too. But this is a foundation, a strong foundation that is balanced. The energies are now balanced out, and you can now build on this. It's like you're happily ever after, and this is marriage card or commitment. Somebody wants to take it to the next level. There could have been a mother and child involved as well. They might have been messing with someone who is married with a child from another person. There is some type of toxic energy there that they had to overcome and deal with. Why is the High Priestess here for Gemini? Queen of Pentacles. Someone may actually be earning a living as a psychic medium, tarot reader, High Priestess, healer. This is someone who's strong, stable. They've got one F left to give. The Queen of Pentacles, she's been showing up at everybody's party. In all of my readings, this chick she's like the woman about town. She's everywhere. She's in everybody's business. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's got one F left to give. But for me, that F means finally someone got their karma. Finally, someone's coming to their senses. Finally, somebody's removed that blockage and obstacle. Finally, they're coming back. Finally, they're ready to fess up and talk. One F left to give. That F is for finally. And you knew it was coming. She's been waiting. This woman's been waiting patiently. She's got everything but love. But she's very grounded, stable, solid. And your person needs someone like that to ground and stabilize this relationship. They can't have toxic. Nobody wants toxic. They want normal, grounded, solid, stable. This person might be traditional, you know, they may now want traditional marriage and commitment, whereas before they may have been non-committal. But after going through the hell they went through, thinking the grass was greener on the other side, they're going to come running back and like, I have to tell you what I've been through, oh my God. And you're like, I already know. Whatever you tell me is not going to surprise me. I saw it coming. I tried to tell you. You didn't want to listen. You had to find that out and learn that karmic lesson for yourself. You had to fix yourself. It's like, you know, when Dorothy wanted to go back home so bad from Oz, she didn't know she had the power the whole time within herself to get herself back home by clicking her red ruby slippers together 3 times, you know? And that's the lesson that they had to learn for themselves. It's not our job to save everyone. It's our job to teach people how to go fish and how to learn those lessons for themselves. We can love them from a distance, but they have to fix themselves and, you know, have their come to Jesus and figure it out. And that's exactly what's happening here. This person now realizes where they belong and where their happily ever after lies, and it's with you, Gemini. Or again, it could be vice versa. You know who your person is and you know where you belong. Let's clarify this Hierophant. Five of Swords. Someone didn't believe you. They turned their back to you. They turned their back to faith. Someone might have been ready to give up and lose hope that this person would ever come to their senses. If your family and friends think you've lost your shit and by becoming a professional psychic medium tarot reader, and that they've like turned their back on you because you're not following the tradition. You stood up and you're doing what's right for you, and you're like, I don't care, everybody can kiss my butt. I'm gonna do what I feel is right for me. This is my life's calling. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my J-Lo butt. Kiss my biscuits. And I also feel like if this person was afraid of what their family or friends would think when they said, you know, I'm in love with a psychic medium tarot reader and I believe in her or him, this person has taught me so much and there's a reason why they came into my life and I'm going to stand by them. And this person might be turning their back on their own family and belief system in order to be with you, Gemini. And they're basically, they don't care what their friends and family think. They're going to do what's right for them and what they believe in. And they may also have the gift and may be intuitive and psychic. And they were forced to push that gift down because of their religious background or cultural upbringing. So this is about going against the grain and becoming a rebel and doing what you want to do and what's right for you. So this person now knows where they belong. They don't care what anybody thinks. They've been proven wrong. You've taught them a lot about their own faith, spirituality, their own beliefs. And if they doubted you before or they were talking smack about you with their friends, now they're going to change their tune because they might be watching your YouTube videos and basically you're, you know, telling their life in these readings. They're seeing their own life play out in your readings and stuff that's coming out here. Because the Hierophant is also a public spiritual leader or teacher. You know, and this person might have been defined like, ah, you're full of shit. And then sure enough, everything that you said would happen, happened. Now they're changing their tune. Now they're going to come back and support you and stand by you. Especially they're going to see you become very successful at this. This is success too. This is having it all. And if they doubted you, now they're eating crow. Open mouth, insert foot. Now they know that you're for real. You're legit. You're nothing to mess with. You're for real. Why is Strength here? So we've got the Seven of Swords here validating Strength. Now, Seven of Swords, I'll show you this card. This came out in the Aquarius reading, and I was actually channeling something about if there's three missing women that they're looking for. They may be buried in a shallow grave underneath a wrought iron or picket fence, and beyond the fence in this yard is a light-colored brick wall or building is where they're going to find these people. And you've got the Strength card, but in a traditional tarot deck, this Seven of Swords is they were being very defiant, deceptive, trying to get away with something because of their pride and ego. They were allowing their pride and ego to get in the way. I also feel like they had some baggage that they needed to deal with that they were in denial of, or some hidden secrets involving some past relationships, some past wounding, or things that they've done. They might have been messing around with 3 other women that you didn't know about, or they were betrayed by 3 women and they, buried that pain inside for so long. And it's been some baggage that they've been carrying around all this time, maybe for the last few years. And it took a lot of strength and courage to face that truth and deal with it. Because the Lion is also about self-control, discipline. Strength is the only card that can overcome the devil. They might have been dealing with some very toxic, deceptive, manipulative, horrible behavior. This is someone this is the same person here, 3 different sides of somebody, all toxic. This person may have had some hidden addiction issues or hidden personality, toxic stuff, and it took someone a lot of strength to walk away from this, to know it wasn't good for them, because you do have the 8 of Cups here walking away from that. This is a very, very deep, deep reading, you guys. So much going on. And especially, if this is a divine union, divine partnership, twin flame, soulmate, something that's divinely guided, a union that's meant to be together, it is going to be spiritually deep and heavy. I never intended to be a twin flame reader at all, but I'm on a twin flame journey too. And I feel like a lot of people in my soul tribe are in the same boat. If you do, I want to tell you guys, if you do reunite with your twin flame and without a doubt you are a twin flame, will you please, please, please share your stories with the rest of us, because we're all like, this is new. I didn't realize that it was my twin flame until October. And I'm still learning more about this, but it's like coming out in my readings here, and I'm kind of curious to know how things turn out for you guys that are on twin flame journeys too, and what turns out and when it happens and kind of timelines and stuff. I'd be interested so that we can share it with each other and help each other through this. But someone I feel also had some baggage that they needed to deal with. This is also about trying to avoid dealing with baggage and not bringing it into your current relationship, and just putting that to rest. Putting this baggage to rest of past heartache and deception and toxic behavior. Okay? And if anybody, again, works in law enforcement and there's some missing women, you may find them, again, in a shallow area underneath a picket fence or wrought iron fence, and there's a brick building beyond the fence. The missing women, 2 may have been, there might be a redhead, a blonde, and a brunette, or 2 brunettes and a redhead missing. And I don't mean to be creepy, but these messages have to come out for a reason. Like I said, today has been a very strange day. I've had lots of paranormal stuff happening, lots of signs and synchronicities since I woke up this morning. So I'm smudging the shit out of my house after I'm done with my readings tonight. So let's get a Vintage Wisdom Oracle message for you, Gemini. But yeah, your intuition's been spot on, and there is somebody coming back. This is a twin flame, divine union, whatever you believe in. I hate the terminology. These are 2 people who are put together by a divine source energy that are meant to raise the vibration of the collective and do some light work or healing for others. Sorry, I feel a presence on right here. I feel something cold here, so I feel like I have a spirit with me here. I just wanted to acknowledge it. We'll see what comes out here. Sometimes there might be a message that someone needs to say. You have to, I am a psychic medium. I'm not just a tarot reader, you guys. So it's been like I said, it's been, the energy's been really off the chains here today. Okay, so let's get a message here, then I'll get some love messages for you. Expression. This really has to do with your intuition. She's got a veil over her mouth and her eyes. It's your third eye. It's your perception. Someone's intuition is awakening. You've got all these butterflies, which represent spirits. This person is able to communicate with spirits. Your third eye and crown chakras are wide open right now. The veil is thin for you, and you need to communicate that. It's your job or your duty to communicate messages, to bring healing and comfort for others. I feel like butterflies are significant for some of you. Pay attention when you're seeing butterflies. But this represents spirits, the soul, metamorphosis, change, and growth. You can see, somebody can see spirits or feel spirits. There's an orb here, a moving orb. So someone's intuition is going to be awakening. Pay attention to that. That's important. Trust what you're feeling. But I feel like there's like a spirit trying to come through here with a message for somebody. It's a female. I have a female energy here. I know my best friend Cindy lost her niece tonight, but I feel it's not that energy. This is somebody else coming through. They may have had like a butterfly garden, or really like had like a butterfly tattoo or something. This is someone who may have passed recently. This is someone who appears to be maybe in their 30s or 40s. Dark-haired woman, brown eyes. It could be a grandmother also. This woman looks like she's from like the 1920s or 1930s as well. But this person just wants to let you know that they are watching over you. They're okay. I just want to say I love you, and I'm keeping an eye on you. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry about what other people think. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. They're saying you don't need to give a rat's ass about any of that. You just do what you need to do. You're on your right path. Okay? All right, somebody needed that message. Thank you, Spirit. You can please step back. Thank you. Let's get 2 love messages for you. Gemini, my Twinkies. Heartache. Pain and distress will only come from this love. Best protect your heart. So someone's been through a lot of heartache, and I feel like if this person comes back, they've been through a lot of heartache, and so have you. And I think you need to, they're going to have to earn your trust. They're definitely going to have to earn your trust again, and hopefully they'll apologize for what they put you through. But they've also been through some shit, so show some compassion to that person. I think they're going to express this heartache and also apologize for what they've put you through, Gemini. And then you also have devotion. This love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you, which is, you know, that's the whole divine partner, twin flame union. No matter what, you guys are devoted, and this relationship is going to be now on solid ground again and anchored. And you both learned how, I think you're learning how to communicate better with one another. There's been a lot of growth and lessons learned through the heartache that you've sustained and that your person has been through. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. I'm sorry your reading is long. I know Pisces had a long reading too, so if you're involved with a Pisces or you're a twin flame or a Gemini or on the cusp of Gemini, you might want to check out the Pisces reading as well as this one. And like I said, the spirit message was for someone out here. I hope whoever it is, you get the message, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know, like I said, I just go with the flow. If I feel that there's a message and there's spirit here, I have to take it. So I think what I might do one time is I might actually do like a live, like do a seance live channeling with you guys one-on-one. I think that might be helpful, especially if you're trying to get closure from some loved ones on the other side. I think that might be something I might want to do for you guys. Let me know if you think that's a good idea or not. I'd be interested. But until next time, Gemini, be the love, be the light. Take care. I love you. Bye.